I'm King Lewis. Welcome to another episode of King Talk. Your attention span is short as fuck, so without ado, let's get into it.
I'm single, but I am dating.
Okay.
And I'm not getting like the reoccurring dates. So I wanted to ask, in your opinion, when a guy goes out on their first date, what attracts him to her to make him say, I want to see her again?
This is what you're not doing. Mm-hmm. If you're having trouble getting a second date, continue. All you got to do, listen to what I taught my daughters. You must let him see what he can get, but make him imagine what he can have. You understand that? This is very smart, ladies. You have to let him see what he can get, but you got to make him imagine what he can have. That's what we want, the thing that's hardest to get.
All right. Was y'all satisfied with that answer? Made you feel nice, warm, and cozy on the inside, didn't it? Boy, what the hell you talking about, boy? This woman straight up asked, what is it that attracts a man to make him want to see her again? This nigga's response was,
let him see what he can get, but make him imagine what he can have.
All this woman asked was, Steve, what attracts a man on a first date to make him want to date a second time? And instead of actually giving her the answer, this nigga just gives some empty, deep, vague, non-specific, fluttery-ass response that really had nothing to do with answering her direct question in the first place. And here's the funny thing about the make him see what he can get and imagine what he can have response, right? When you really break it down to like dumb terms, and you know, so an average person can make it make sense. Basically what he's saying when he breaks it down is, Steve, how do I attract a man? Oh, I know, honey. What you're supposed to do is make him attracted to you.
Why is everyone so fucking stupid? Why aren't more people intelligent like me?
She already knows that she's supposed to be attracting the man. That's what the fuck she's up there talking to you for. And you ain't giving her no type of direct answer, but a bunch of fluttery bullshit that sounds nice, but it all boils down to one thing, one question, when you really get deep and gritty to it. And that is, yes, I know I'm supposed to be attracting a man, but how, Steve Harvey? Yes, I know I'm supposed to be making him see what he can get and imagine what he wants, but how? How, Sway?
How, Sway? Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Steve Harvey, you do not got the answers. And you need to just sit down and admit it. You need to sit down and admit that you don't know what the hell you talking about. The shit you say don't make no sense. But you always trying to insult somebody else's intelligence and act like you know so much more than everybody else. You need to reevaluate your thinking process and go over some of the shit you be talking. Because when you sit down and you listen to what the hell comes out your mouth, it's dumb, it's just fucking dumb. I can tell your brain cells don't work the same way your mouth does. You ain't got the education on none of this shit. You need to sit down and shut up. Take your damn Mr. Potato Head, Piglet, Diglett ass way over yonder. Way there. Cause you out here trying to fucking... And another thing. Steve Harvey, you always trying to tell somebody that they need to shut up. You always trying to tell somebody that, oh, they stupid.
Oh, God! Oh, my God, you're so stupid! His girlfriend or spouse! You so damn stupid. I don't know if you've come to this conclusion or not, but he's a man. He's actually stupid. He's an idiot. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Look at your dumb ass say it.
Shut your mouth. All this type of stuff. No, you got fucked up. You need to shut up. You need to shut your mouth. You need to stop. Because you know better than that shit. You know better than me sitting down telling somebody some shit that's really going to fuck their life up when they really get out there in the real world. You know better than that. Shame on you. Shame. Shame. Shame.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what
You ain't got.
me? Come on, chill out.
You
bro.
ain't got the answers.
Kanye,
You ain't got the answers.
I'm asking you.
You
a
ain't been
question.
doing the education,
bro.
You ain't been doing the education.
Kanye, calm down.
You don't have the answers though.
Calm down.
Because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't.
That Mr. Potato Head ass nigga always got some suck ass advice to give somebody. You take his advice and apply it to your life, and you're gonna be naive and a loser. And dumb as hell. Taking advice from a nigga like this is dangerous, and it never leads to anything good. There is nothing positive or real about shit he has to say. It's bad, it's all just bad. You can't trust shit he got to say. Everything this man has to say is backed up and rooted in sympatry, trickery, delusion, coonery, dream selling, and foolishness. And they are all weapons of mass destruction backed up in his arsenal to achieve his dream and overall goal of simping the world out.
Now take your weapons of mass destruction and get the fuck out of here!
If you get back from the first date and you don't hear from that nigga again, 9 times out of 10, it's because he's just not feeling you like that. And 9 times out of 10, it probably all boils down back to something that you said or did to make him not feel you like that. And the thing about it is, I ain't trying to boost your ego or nothing, but you're not an ugly woman. So not hearing back from a guy probably has something to do with something else. And when you really think about it and really reflect, you should really self-evaluate and check yourself on your behavior or the things that you do when you're on dates with these guys. And then another thing, after you prove to a nigga that I don't want to be with you a second time, it don't matter what you show that he can get or try to sell that he can imagine having, because when he thinks about being with you, he sees what he can get. He sees he can get some bullshit. And what he imagines having is a headache. And niggas don't want to deal with that shit. It all boils down back to you. Like, first of all, when you sit down on the first date with the guy and you present yourself a certain way, are you and him communicating about the reason behind why you're dating and what it is that you actually want? Because if you don't, then a guy that's looking for casual sex is just going to see you as a nut and leave anyway, because you're just available, which is probably where Steve Harvey is going with this in a terrible way. But at the end of the day, it still all boils back down to you. It boils down to how you carry yourself. It carries down to how you communicate. It all boils down to the way that you act. It all boils down to the characteristics of you and what defines attraction in the first place. Because if you don't carry those qualities, then a man is not going to waste his time arguing with you and getting into some type of conflict about what you're distributing and why it's not attractive enough for him to be able to hit you back up.
The second time.
And do you even have enough humbleness in you to just pick up the phone and call him and see how the date went? You know? Because guys are half and half with this shit. Half of them, they're not going to say anything to you, but half of them going to let you know. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, don't you? Things that's attractive to a man. We like women that are fit. We like women that are friendly. We like women that are feminine. We like women that are fun to be around. We like women that are submissive. We like women that are cooperative. We like women that are respectful. We like women that they got class. Yes, she likes to be a freak, but she keeps the freakiness at home and is not out trying to embarrass me in public. She knows how to shut up, unlike Steve Harvey, trying to dominate a conversation and rule that motherfucker and not listen and absorb information. We like women that's down to when we feel like it, and when it gets to that point, ain't got to be no rush. But I mean, damn, we can't be putting shit on a damn, like what he said, make him imagine. See, bitches will take the shit that Steve Harvey says, and you'll fuck around. You'll never get some dealing with a bitch like that. Because she always got in her mind, well, I have to leave him once. I gotta let him see what he can get and let him imagine. And before you know it, you're imagining forever. Next thing you know, you on a date, and the nigga done got fed up because he done went about 10 dates and shit. And he keep them investing in you and shit like that, and y'all ain't just be grown enough to admit where the fuck you trying to go with this shit. I advise everybody to just be grown. Just be grown. Be straightforward about what it is that you want with whoever it is you decide to deal with. If you want a second date, just let him know. And if he says no, then decline. Who cares? Move on to the next one. But modern day women like you have options. You cannot tell me or do nothing to convince me that you don't have an inbox full of a bunch of thirsty guys just willing to take you out. Even if you was full of shit. But here's the thing. You got to take the interaction seriously when you head out. And you have to take accountability for whatever it is might be going on with you that indicates, hey, this might be our last time seeing each other. How about that? Huh? How about that, Steve Harvey? Huh? Or do you not got the cojones to be able to be upfront and let people know the truth? King Louis does. King Louis does. Oh, and Steve Harvey always trying to talk about, oh yeah, we like what's hard to get. What's hard to get. Look, let me tell you something. Men don't like women that's easy in the sense that any and everybody can just have access to you. But even those women get, ran through, but we don't consider those women for long-term relationships. But at the same time, it's not that we want it to be so difficult that it's got to be a goddamn Rubik's Cube puzzle or a damn maze or a damn 1,000-piece puzzle to try to get a date with you and figure you out and just have a good time when we with you. That's the shit that sucks. It's already hard enough getting women as it is. And Steve Harvey out here trying to encourage women to go harder. Finding a woman that's worth a damn is already difficult. Steve Harvey out here trying to make her even more complicated. If finding a good woman is already difficult, what the hell makes you think I want to deal with a difficult-ass woman? She might as well walk. Just like the rest of the men that previously tried to date her before. Steve Harvey, my message to you is to stop talking.
You're supposed to stop. Y'all keep talking. Huh? You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up. Huh? Because the next thing you don't know.
All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for today. I can't take no more. You guys remember, So keep Jesus in your life and allow him to become a part of your heart. And please, 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 whatever you do, don't take advice from guys like Steve Harvey. Pray for me. All right, see you next episode.